when there's danger, you know it never fails.
You know, for someone who did not like this movie, you sure shit to say out of it.
Look, I think this movie wasn't for me. It was for people like me that have kids.
Well, yes. So let's slow it down here a bit.
All right. So
well, hello. We're doing another review, and Eric Monster is here to guest star on this review. Normally, I've been doing this by myself.
Soy el monstruo y estoy aquí.
Because we just tortured ourselves.
So be prepared for my pendejadas.
Yes. So yes, I watched Chip and Dale last night. We both watched it last night.
I watched it last night, and
I actually enjoyed it. You hated it.
It was all right. I didn't hate it, but I understand it wasn't for me. I thought it was kind of lame. All the jokes are really, really low hanging fruit. They were like really. It feels like they told them, "Look, we want the kids to laugh. We don't care if the adults laugh or not."
But
and I get some of the main points, like the characters themselves, were laughing points for the adults.
I don't know, because I feel like there was a lot more adult humor than you think. I mean, you probably have to go back and rewatch it. I was laughing more at the Easter eggs in the background and the little subtle jokes.
That's what I'm saying.
Adults.
Like the characters were aimed for adults. Those were the funny part.
Like, I don't
but
know
the
why.
Dialogue and the jokes.
Oh, but the dialogue and the plot, yes, it's kids.
That was for kids, dude.
And
But like an old bitter Peter Pan, yes, definitely a laughing point for adults. The Coca-Cola bear.
I figured the Baloo.
Yeah, Baloo, dude.
The rapping Baloo. Here's the thing that pissed me off about that. They never once mentioned Tailspin. That was like a missed opportunity.
Whoa, whoa, Tailspin. Whoa, whoa,
like they never mentioned Tailspin. Like that's a load of bullshit.
I know, right?
Because I never was a fan of Chip and Dale's Rescue.
I like Tailspin. I did like Tailspin better.
Tailspin was a lot better.
Yeah. Chip and Dale's was.
It always came out after Tailspin. I never watched it.
What pissed me off was they waited to make my favorite one, my favorite reference, Darkwing Duck.
He comes at the very
end.
And I love that shit. Like, where's my turn?
He's only in it for 20 seconds.
Like, it's my turn now. It's time for it. And I feel like they will do it. I feel like the way they wrote this movie, they were clearly inspired from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I think it would have been nice.
Look, Roger Rabbit was a masterpiece and ahead of its time. They melded like real life with cartoons seamlessly.
And it was the same concept. There was cartoons from every genre. Somehow Warner Brothers had to rent out Disney characters.
Yeah.
This time around, they got away with some by another means. They changed enough.
They changed enough of the characters to get the rights. But I think that was only with Ugly Sonic.
No, they did it with Batman too. They didn't get the right to Batman.
So the thing with Ugly Sonic was because they called him Ugly Sonic and they aged him to look kind of like disheveled.
Which was funny. That was the whole point of the movie as well.
Yeah. Is to make the characters
the
look
bootleg enough to get it for free. I thought that was funny.
The teeth gag, that was...
Oh, hell yeah. Like, that was hilarious. Hey, did you notice the subtle references to Dip? You joked about it.
Yeah, I did joke about it.
And I saw it like, look, it's Dip. For those who don't know, Dip is it was the main catalyst in Roger Rabbit. It was the only way you could kill a cartoon character.
Yeah, basically it was like all the stuff that removes paint. So if you remove the paint, you remove the cartoon, you kill the cartoon character.
And in this one, like I said, I wish this was linked to Roger Rabbit a little more, so they can like say
if they were going for Roger Rabbit, they fell way short.
I think it's not okay. By memorable sake, yes, Roger Rabbit is a better plot, more entertaining, more adult humor. We'll watch it. This one, yeah, I can see this going on the radar after a few years, but I enjoyed it a lot.
I wasn't surprised when the bootleg Gumby became the
No, when they make fun of that too. Like it's super obvious. I know, but what? If it ain't broken, don't.
He's like, you're better than this. No, I'm not.
Oh, it's J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, it's J.K. Simmons.
Who literally?
Of course, the character looks like Commissioner Gordon.
And of course, J.K. Simmons is gonna still do his job. He still was great as a voice actor in this because it's hilarious, and he was having a fucking blast.
I mean, nothing about these, all the acting was superb. And Kiki, wasn't it Kiki Taylor?
Yeah.
She's freaking fine.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, man. They.
I thought it was funny that they had the gadget girl hooked up
with the flag?
Zapper. And Zapper is the Allstate guy.
Yeah. That one has your arms, and that one has her face.
How did you get that?
There were some fun. There were some. Like if I had kids, I would have enjoyed this much more. But
you know what? What I say is this is more for stoners. It was written by stoners. It was written by the Lonely Island Boys.
Yeah, but when you look, I feel like they dipped too low. They made it for
they're stoners. Of course they're gonna dip low. It's the Lonely Island Boys. For those who don't know who the Lonely Island Boys are,
they're the guys that did Dick in
Adam
the Box
Sandberg's,
and
Adam Sandberg's group.
Yeah.
They actually stopped doing music parodies. They do movies now. They did the Pop Star parody about parody.
Never stopping.
Yes, they did a Hot Rod.
Hot Rod, yeah.
And they did something else. I forgot which one was. And then they did this one.
I feel like Andy Samberg gets away with doing these really he doesn't have to throw the joke very far, and I think that's the allure of him.
It's his dry humor.
It is dry humor.
Same with them. What's his face? The guy who always plays a dry person.
I love John Mulaney in this.
John Mulaney. It took me a while to realize that was John Mulaney.
John Mulaney plays John Mulaney.
It took me a while to realize it was John Mulaney until I realized 5 minutes in, that's fucking John Mulaney. College. Why? He's like our new Seinfeld.
Right.
Who just states the obvious.
I didn't realize that was Andy Samberg playing Dale.
Oh, Dale? Yeah. You couldn't tell?
It took me a second. I realized it after the fact, and I was like, oh, okay.
The one that had a hard time, it was, what's the guy with the mustache? What's his name? Morty? Was it Marty?
Oh, no, Monty.
Monty. That was Eric Bana.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I didn't get that. I'm like, Eric Bana? Really? They hired you for 5 seconds? He didn't talk a lot in this movie.
And what's his face plays Sweet Pete. Lego Batman.
Lego Batman plays, which I didn't get that either. He changed.
Yeah, I didn't get that either. Yeah.
He changed his voice because he normally doesn't even try to change his voice that much.
Oh, what's his face? The gnome.
Oh, Seth
Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Oh, that was
Seth Rogen plays himself.
How can you not like this movie? Because they even make fun of the bad CGI.
That's what I said, man. I love all the characters.
When they meet Seth Rogen's character, it's pretty much the character from Beowulf. And goes, what the hell is this? Oh, this is back when 2006 when they used to try to make CGI realistic with those dead eyes.
It's like, maybe can you look at us when you're talking to us?
I am looking at you.
Because it seems like you're talking to the wall above us, behind us.
I don't know what you're talking about. And then when he meets his other characters, I don't know. I was in tears laughing with that part when he falls.
I wasn't in tears laughing. I love the characters, but the dialogue and the plot was for a 4-year-old.
Well, yeah, of course. It's for kids.
It's Disney, yeah. It was meant for kids. So, mine, I give it a 5, maybe 4.5 out of 10.
It's not a great movie. If you're looking for something, there's literally a lot of plot.
This was a good reason to get kids involved in the old Disney catalog. So now I think a lot of people are gonna go back.
It also reminds you that Disney owns a lot of property.
My hand was on the button.
I forgot.
I was about to rewatch Darkwing Duck.
Oh yeah. I forgot that they own Simpsons. So when I saw that, I'm like, what the fuck, The Simpsons? And if you know, they had a shout out to Rick and Morty because they had.
When they on the menu when it shows the different character styles, there's a Rick and Morty style. There were some nice Easter eggs.
Was that Tigers was from fucking?
I thought she was from Masters of the Universe. No, He-Man. No, is she from He-Man?
No, she's from the Battle Tiger thing. What's it called? Voltron people? I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know. I didn't recognize. I thought she was from He-Man or something.
No, she's not He-Man. She's from the other ones. The one with the Panther gods and all that shit fighting. The guys that look like cats. Which another thing, they make fun of fucking cats in this movie. Which I thought that was funny. Oh, and then the Muppet, when they make fun of the Muppet guy, the cook, chef.
Yeah, the chef. The Swedish chef, and all of a sudden he turns into some Brooklynite.
Like, what do you want? They reference cheese to crack in this.
Yeah.
How you not like that?
We want some stinky cheese.
Who are you?
Are you cops?
Like, what about that sweet little girl selling balloons? Oh, she sells fake social security numbers.
I mean, I like the ending credits where they show the furry wrestling.
Oh yes. Oh god, and the Muppet Fight Club.
Yeah. So there was some okay. I didn't completely hate it, but it's not something I would watch again. And I mean,
it's not a rewatchable
if I had kids, this would be great. And I'm definitely now. I've put those old shows on my to watch list. Like I'm gonna go back and watch.
It's definitely not a. It's not.
Oh, dude, Gargoyles has been on my to watch list forever.
I keep forgetting to have that right back to Gargoyles. It's definitely not a rewatchable movie.
No,
it's a one-time thing, but for that one time, is entertaining for what it did. It's
you
not
low rent Gumby.
I'll give it a C. It's an average movie. I can drink it without drink. I can watch it without drinking. I can be immersively entertained. But like you said, it is a low level fluke. There's not a lot of thought into it. I was amazed by
even
the
plot is it's
reused.
Yeah, it's been reused so many times before.
It's pretty much Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Not really, man.
It's a mixture of Framed Roger Rabbit, and then there was another one that did the same thing where they bootlegging stuff. God, I can't remember.
That's not the part that's the plot line. The plot line is two old friends that fell apart, and one of them is trying to get back with the other so they can relive the glory days.
Which I think that's the same thing with Pop Star, Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I think that's the same plot too.
Yeah. So the plot has been reused several times. So yeah, it's not an original.
It pretty much. It's actually, if you really think about it, it is a prolonged SNL skit. But I still like the little moments made me laugh out loud. The Seth Rogen moments, even having him laughing just like him, like fucking with that ugly ass face.
Oh yeah.
You did not laugh when all his Seth Rogen characters came out.
I chuckled.
Like
there were some chuckles. There were no outright laughs.
Well, when he meets like the blue guy from Monsters and Aliens, fucking the pig from Lion King. Who else was he? Oh, he was the fucking the.
Oh yeah, at the that one scene where all his characters show up. Like I said, I chuckled. I got the joke, but it wasn't like a laugh out loud moment.
And apparently the
I hated the when Sweet Pea got stuck in the machine and all of a sudden like
he becomes everybody.
Yeah, he becomes all the baddies. Like
not really.
Or not a baddie, but like
he's just like they Chucky'd him. He has extra limbs and fucking.
He's got like a Transformer leg.
He
Optimus Prime's leg.
Optimus Prime's leg. He has Woody's leg. He has Zord's arm.
He has like Mario's freaking arm gun or something like that.
And he has the cat from the Chippendale. The cat head from.
No, that was the cat head from. I want to say they were going for cat head, but I think it was what's his name from Kung Fu Panda.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
it was that.
So there were a lot of like nice little Easter eggs, but for me as a comedy, there were no laugh out loud moments for me.
I disagree. I actually had a fun time. Then I am an ex-stoner, so I get easily amused.
So am I.
I'll give you this. It's not a rewatchable movie.
It's not.
So
it's like the gags are done with once you've seen them.
Yeah, once you've seen them, it's not funny anymore after that. But for if you just want time to kill, watch it. If you want your kids to rape the shit out of it, I'm pretty sure they will. You probably hate it in the next week. So I'll stick with my I'll give it a C. It's an average, entertaining movie.
So with that, we'll say Darkwing, duh, better watch out, you bad guys. Darkwing, duh.